This game is one of the most fun shooters I've played this year, and it is actually completely different compared to anything else I've played in a while. And it's all thanks to one simple rule. If you stop moving, you die.
This is you when you are moving. See how happy you are? This is you when you have stopped moving. You're super sad. We do not want sad agents. So remember, when in the field, do not stop moving.
This game is called Stop Dead. Its gameplay in a nutshell is pretty much what I said earlier. The whole gimmick of the game is you are a person who has telekinetic powers and cannot stop moving. You use objects from the environment to take out pretty much all of your enemies. These can be things such as wooden pallets, guns, bombs, explosive barrels, enemies' bodies, crates, and even rats. You will use these objects to take out your targets that you will have on pretty much every level. The level is mostly focused on you taking down a particular target. If you don't take down the target, you literally cannot finish the level. Also, because of this, if the level allows you to, you can skip the entire level and only kill the target, which is where the game really starts getting interesting. After every level, you can see the global leaderboards for the fastest times and the highest scores, so you can see how you stack up against everyone else who has done the level. But that's not all. You can choose to race anyone, which will spawn a ghost of them, so you can try to outpace them or just see what they did to get a faster time. While the game may look pretty intimidating from just watching some gameplay in the background here, it doesn't just throw you into the deep end immediately. When you start out, you get a tutorial that explains everything pretty well and starts out with levels that are fairly simple to get you into the game. It's not until some levels end that the difficulty will ramp up and levels become more complicated with various routes, more enemy diversity, and even bosses. I like the boss fights, but the one I liked the most was the fire mech boss. They throw you into a room with a fire mech that has attack patterns that feel like it's straight from a Souls game. There are very few items in the arena. There's 2 guns, some explosive barrels, and 2 healing crates. That's pretty much it. The fight requires you to be very precise and have a very good understanding of all the mechanics to actually get through this fight. The boss will absolutely obliterate you if you are caught in any of his attacks, as some of them will just straight up one-shot you. If you get too close to you, then he has a grab attack that one-shots you. He actually has a second phase once you get him to half health, where he brings out a couple new attacks. And it's genuinely overall just a difficult boss fight for your first time going in there. The time I had originally when I first beat the boss was 54 seconds, but after getting better and better the fight, I was around 25 seconds, I believe. I'll put the correct time on the screen. The crazy part is, as I was only able to beat this boss in that time, someone beat the boss in 11 seconds. That is one of the best parts of the game for me personally. It's the same dopamine injection from beating a Souls boss that you've been stuck on forever. Being able to beat your PR and slowly see yourself get better and better is just amazing. Or even better, smash someone else's PR and climb through the leaderboards. It's just that gradual progression that it just feels so fucking good to me. And there's a lot of things the game doesn't tell you, or things you'll find that can completely change how you play levels. There's momentum system, and when you slide and jump at a certain timing, you become faster and faster. When you throw objects at enemies, depending on how fast you're going, it does more damage. There's a wall climb tech that allows you to climb for literally twice as long. There's secret routes, hidden weapons, ways to one-shot bosses. You can catch projectiles out of midair like missiles and throw them back at the enemy. Critical hits which slow down time and grant you health back, and probably much more that I just don't know about yet. The game has goofy moments with characters within the story, and it's an interesting mystery of what's going on. I'm pretty interested to see where they take it. The only things I want to see from the devs down the line is some form of replay feature so I can know how the hell some of these times are being made, and a level creator. It would be great to see a community form around this game and what speed runs of this game would even look like, and just see what levels the community would come up with and just how that would develop over time. I feel like this game has a lot of potential, and the devs have a great foundation here at the moment. The game recently launched in the early access at the beginning of the month, and at the time of this script being made, Stop Dead has an all-time high of 10 players on Steam since its early access release. There's a lot of bigger releases that completely stomped this one, as it was stacked month, I understand, but I wanted to use my platform to at least encourage someone to try this game. So if this has interested you at all, give the game a try and let me know if you like it. That's gonna be all for me. Thank you all for watching.